This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
Time that is, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning. Yes, it is Wednesday, and starting your day off at 75 degrees under a mostly sunny sky, and I think we got everything together now as far as
yes, sir, we good.
People being able to hear us and all that. Hey, welcome to the show. We have a great show lined up for you today.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, again, like I always say, hot topics of discussion, news that you could use, local, national, international, and the phone lines are open at 901-213-6020. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Bob. Good morning, everybody out there listening, looking, watching, and everything else this morning. Another great show we got lined up for you today on this Wednesday morning. Man, ready to get it popping, cracking, rolling, kicking, jumping, screaming, yelling, all that stuff on this Wednesday morning. High energy Wednesday, ready to go, man. So we appreciate y'all for checking us out. Enduring through that quick little technical difficulty that we got straight, and we're ready to get it on, man. So let's get it.
All right. Again, the number to call, 901-213-6020. 75 degrees again to start your day. Josh, in the headlines today, we've got a story that talks about a cashiers, or here's my question.
Yeah.
Cashiers or self-checkout?
Okay.
And what would you rather have? A cashier available, or would you rather have self-checkout? Josh, we have a story on this, don't we?
Yes.
And, there's a thing now that most people talk about, and I've been to grocery stores and where you can bag your own groceries, you can do your own self-checkout and all that. All that is good. That's technology, they tell you, and it's easier. It's better for you. and all that kind of stuff. But some people are thinking about it on the other hand. What does it do on the other hand when you're talking about self-checkout in relation to a cashier? Yeah.
And see, the thing is, self-checkout has become more and more prevalent. Good morning, y'all, coming in. It is hump day. Jet says he's right on time, even though he was late. But yeah, technically you are right on time, brother, so we appreciate it. Greg, I see you. Several other people there, I see y'all come on in the room, as GKP says. But yeah, man, look, self-checkout's coming more and more prevalent nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You look everywhere you go. Some places have exclusively gotten rid of cashiers altogether.
Yeah.
And gone strictly check out if you've ever been to an Amazon Go store. But we're talking about that, man, and we got the story here.
And some people, well, let's listen to the story, and then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more about, is it cashiers or the self-checkout? Take a listen to the story.
Get out of there.
But automated cashiers are beeping and creeping up on people like Jade Lee Carpenter, a 22-year-old single mom whose job working the register at Coventry Market in Cleveland is her only source of income.
I fully depend on my job as a cashier for my son and for myself to support where I live.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Jade's been a cashier 3 years and says she has an advantage over machines.
I do think that I sell more products because I know what they want and I can have it ready for them as soon as they walk up to the counter.
Amazon has taken a very different approach with its Go stores. Literally, shop and leave, no interaction needed. In a statement, Amazon says, we've simply shifted how our associates spend their time so they can focus on the tasks that will make the biggest impact. There are more than 3 million cashier jobs, 74% of them held by women. But in the last 5 years alone, 50,000 jobs have gone offline, a trend expected to continue.
It does worry me because I do believe that these entry-level jobs that are applied in retail and some of the other jobs that are around will ultimately be automated out of existence.
At Coventry Market, Jade is proud of the skills she's developed.
I've learned how to interact with people, how to count money, how to make a schedule.
All adding up to a promotion to assistant manager. Ron Mott, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe, clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Biggest things companies right now.
Oh, Amazon is taking over.
I mean, you know that what is it, self checkout thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and but do you agree or disagree with that? Now, on the other hand, some people are saying it's taking away jobs. You know, people have been. This is what some people do for a living, and like one of the ladies said in the audio there that. You know, she uses that job to support her family, her kids, and the place that they stay. So now, with this gone, you know, people like that, will they end up homeless? Because that's all she knows. That's all she's been doing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's you know, I don't know. How do you feel about the whole thing? Now, let me say this, y'all. In Canada, the people in Canada made this statement. One of the biggest things is trying to take over in Canada, too, is self-checkout.
Mm-hmm.
And they said machines don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Okay? You can have those automated machines all day long. But are you taking away taxes from the community now? Is that going to be a problem as far as more taxes or less taxes being in the community and being able to do things? So if you have a human being there as a cashier, then you have taxes that you can take out and still support, you know, the community. 901-213-6020. Yes, Josh.
And shout out to everybody coming in.
And
a lot of people
comments.
Yeah, a lot of comments coming in about cashier versus self checkout.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of the comments are really a lot of what I've heard from people I know. Don't really like self checkouts, man. You know, it's almost like, hey, you know, I come here. I don't come to the store. This is the thought, right? I don't come to the store to work.
Right.
You know, I come here for y'all to do the work.
Well,
and for me, but and for me to just, you know, be here and pay you the money to do what you do. You know, you got me coming here and paying the money, and I'm working bagging my own groceries. That's an interesting way to look at it too.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, man. I think people are assuming. Especially in that news story, people are assuming that everybody likes self-checkout. There's a lot of people that don't.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you've been, especially around Memphis, man, any of these, I mean, you got places like Supalo got self-checkout now, which didn't used to have it. But, I mean, everywhere you go, it's always doesn't work right.
Yeah.
And then people are like, how do I do this again? I want to press this button. I press that button. Then all of a sudden, you know, the alarm's going off. People think you're stealing when you're not. You know, people checking your bags, all sorts of stuff. So I'm like, man, come on now. Really? So, I mean, it's a lot of trouble, and I can see a lot of problems.
Yeah, absolutely. And
especially like Amazon, they were talking about you could just go in and leave. There's no greeters. There's no employees walking around the store. You just walk in, get your stuff, scan it, and walk right out.
Yeah. Well, now there was a company a long time ago. What's the name of that company? Maybe somebody know the name of it that can tell me. It used to be a place like a warehouse you go into, and you could shop there. You could select your items. And
is that service
merchandise?
Mm-hmm.
Now, service merchandise had something like that. I think they did. If I'm not right, somebody let me know. Where you could go in and you could stand there and you could order the product and you're right there at the machine, and then you could swipe your card through there and order the product right there, and then it comes out already paid for. You can either pay the cashier when it comes out, or you can pay it at the little thing that you was at there. Your item come out, and then it's already paid for. You already have your receipt.
Yeah.
Mega Market, but I don't know. But this thing I'm talking about now is Service Merchandise. That's an old company that used to be, and I love Service Merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I ever love it? That was my go-to place, Service Merchandise. But I think they had a little register thing that when people in the store can go up there and a little catalog or a little screen that you can check, get your whatever you want order, slide your card or something, pay for it, and then wait for it to come out of the warehouse in the back. And then, you're on your way. So it was like ordering something, but it was ordering something that's already in the warehouse in the back right there in the same store. They had a big warehouse connected to it.
Yeah.
Am I right about that? Do anybody remember Service Merchandise? Is that the way it used to go? But things like that. But they had a lot of nice stuff you could choose from.
And shout out to Service Merchandise, and shout out to Mega Market. As well. Y'all in Memphis know Mega Market, man. I remember that place as well. In Hickory Hill, I know there was one over there.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. But
yeah. All right.
But yeah, man, what do y'all think? You know, self-checkout, pro or con? How would you feel if they eventually phase out the job of cashier? Because
I mean, like I said, you're losing a lot of jobs.
Yeah, absolutely.
To me, I think is I don't like the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the idea at all. I think that to put people out of work and it's not really thinking about people and what they're is that the only means they have to make a living?
But folks don't ever think about the people.
Well,
these businesses.
But think about the machines though. How often will those machines break down? What is it going to cost to get a technician out to look at one or two or three of your machines if they go down? Eventually, that's going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then your customers, you got to think about that too. Well, the customers come, people, and one person on here, who was that? Vernell says, I like the human interaction of cashiers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, people like that interaction. But then, I personally don't like going to a machine.
Yeah, I get that. Well, look, me personally,
when you go to the grocery store, like you said, John, you made a good point.
Yeah.
You go to buy groceries. Now, when you leave, they put you to work to bag and to be your own cashier.
Yeah.
Actually, you're doing it for them. You're actually doing it for them. You're being their cashier for free. And now I can see if you went to the checkout line and then they say, okay, if you go through the checkout lines, now that's what we have, you'll get a 20% off your grocery total by being your own cashier. I can see they were offering some type of incentive or something like that, but they're not offering that. They're just making you to become a cashier now, whether you want to or not.
Well, okay, let's look at it this way. There's other places, and not just in stores, right? Think about, y'all know McDonald's. There's McDonald's in Memphis that have places where it's not really a cashier anymore. You just go walk up to the touchscreen and order, and then they'll bring you your food. You know what I'm saying? But you see in every walk of life, especially when it comes to the cashier or manual jobs like that, they're phasing it out if technology can do the job.
Yeah.
And they feel like, hey, I don't need to pay this person anymore. This is an expense that this business saves money on. It's not like they're losing money paying these people minimum wage anyway.
Yeah.
But they could put a machine there.
Well, then now people like cashiers and things like that. Now people are asking for, $15 an hour and all that kind of stuff. The wages that people are requesting or demanding is going up.
And they're getting it.
And they're getting it. So is it better, or would you rather have a cashier, or would you just rather use a self-checkout and be done with it? It's taking away jobs. Also, have you ever been to a store? And I know probably a lot of you have. You come across a cashier, they're lazy, they're taking their time, there's a long line, and then you say something, they're rolling their eyes at you, and some of them want to cuss you out, and some of them probably do. Then you finally get in front of them, and they're just taking their time, and then they have an attitude. So is this why companies are moving away from the cashier to the self-checkout? Because a lot of complaints have been on their cashiers, the human person standing there, that they've had problems with the cashier. Well, when people go into the store, a lot of times, people like to look down on other people. And a lot of times, these cashiers get a lot of unnecessary attitudes coming from people just because they feel the cashier is a poor person or beneath their feet and all that kind of stuff.
That's true.
And so the cashiers then try to respond back to the way people are treating them. And then what happens here? The customer that's maybe starts the whole thing, go make a phone call to the company and tell them, say, hey, your cashier was nasty to me. I mean, just lie. But who are the companies listening to?
The customer.
They're going to listen to the customer most of the time. And the old saying they used to say, the customer is always right. I don't care how big the lie is.
Yeah.
The customer is always right. Now, is that fair for an employee to have to go through that kind of stuff? Well, now they're saying whether it's fair or not, we're going to get rid of a lot of that by having the self-checkout.
And honestly,
we won't have to deal with cashier's attitude.
Yeah, honestly, I'm like this. I think no matter how we feel about it, it's going to be one of those things that I think in probably 20 years you're not going to see anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're going to be gone, and you're going to have a robot up there. You know what I'm saying, or some type of touch screen.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
If I walk into a place and there's a stupid looking robot sitting there at a cashier, I'm walking out. I don't want no robot or anything looking like a crazy thing and the eyes and all that kind of stuff and trying to talk to me.
Have you heard?
I am not going to let that wait on me. I'll walk out of that store.
I heard a creepy story, and this wasn't even part of the headlines, but I just thought about this thinking of robots.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting into what type of robots these are, but the main thing about it was, and this is in the United Kingdom, this is going on. Mm-hmm. They have these robots that are very human-like. The human textured skin, face, everything, right? Mm-hmm. But they said that there's a problem, that they say, like if one hugs you, that there can be one line of bad code in that machine, and it could accidentally like choke you to death.
Wow.
They say also that it could be a line of bad code, and the machine can gain a mind of its own, mm-hmm. meaning it can determine what is right and wrong in its own mind.
Right.
Like all it takes is like either a virus to take it over or something, mm-hmm. and those human-like robots can start determining what they feel is right or wrong instead of what you tell it to do.
Right.
How crazy is that we even have something that can do that?
Yeah, and then you go up to the cashier, to the checkout, and you got this robot waiting on you, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong, and he gets an attitude, and then wants to throw everything over and just start tearing things up and running after you and reaching over, grabbing you, and all that crazy stuff. But anyway,
I'm telling you, and that's real. Like, it sounds like the movie I, Robot. I may remember that, Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Where the robots took over. You know, it was supposed to be servants.
That's probably where they got it from.
Yeah, but now they I don't know. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
they're going too far.
Yeah. So, do you think it's taking away jobs? Do you think cashiers or self-checkout?
Yeah.
Which would you prefer? A cashier to be active there, a live person, or you just rather have the self-checkout? Like I said, I'm not going to a grocery store to work. Okay, bagging my own groceries and you know, and then being a cashier for the store, for the company, and then they're not giving you anything. Now, like I said, if they gave me a 20% discount at the end of and that machine automatically gave me a 20% discount after I add up all my groceries, then fine. but you know, just to come there and work.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Be a cashier for them is basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then bagging your own groceries. I like the old way of going to the store and have a cashier there, and then
but guess what?
Somebody bagging your groceries. Yeah.
People have come up with some loopholes with the self-checkout.
Yeah.
That's not me, because I would never do such thing. But I've heard people have come up with loopholes of how to get around paying for certain things.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't believe, that I've literally heard people
that's what they have cameras for.
Yeah, but I mean,
they don't catch everything though.
Yeah.
Some people ring stuff up and like they're ringing it and putting it in the basket and all this kind of stuff. And now
that machine will call you out if you don't put it. It said place the item
on the right side.
Yeah.
On the whatever side it's supposed to be on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And but I don't know. But people, there's always ways around anything. Do they have enough eyes available to watch all these people at the self-checkout?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so. Okay. All right. In other news.
Yes.
What are we talking? Walmart.
Walmart. Yes.
Walmart and Kroger, as a matter of fact.
And more stores.
Are restricting carrying guns in their stores.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with that, Josh, and why?
So, evidently, in the areas where you're allowed to open carry, that's included grocery stores. So, with these mass shootings that's been happening lately.
Well, people do have, license and, permission to where they can open carry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you have the open carry, that includes the stores, right? And before you say that, but these stores have had their own policies. Well, okay, we can still allow you to come in. Now, just like a restaurant or anything else, the store can have a change their policy, no matter what the open carry law is, that you can't carry that thing in here. But Walmart's and Kroger's and other stores, it's no problem, just carry it in. No, but now with these mass shootings that have been happening, people are like, okay, I think we need to crack down on this situation a little bit more. So we're going to play a story about that and some of the rule changes that Walmart is making.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it.
All right. Take a listen to this, and we'll be back. Walmart restricting carrying guns in their stores. Take a listen to this.
Yes. And what's the number again for the
901-213-6020.
Yes, sir.
Take a listen.
Well, Mississippi is an open carry state, but Walmart asking their customers not to display their weapons while inside their stores. Now, in the past, Walmart has also banned the sale of military-style rifles. They've raised the age limit for selling ammunition and guns to at least 21. But this latest round of gun restrictions comes on the heels of two big shootings, including the one here in South Haven that still has its community pretty shaken up.
Just pulling in the parking lot is just as feeling. It's not the same.
This is Will Sutton's first time back here.
Well, it's this eerie feeling.
Since a man walked into this store and shot and killed 2 employees and injured a police officer.
Because you keep reliving the moment that the incident happened on that day.
In the wake of this South Haven shooting and another at an El Paso Walmart that took 22 lives, the Arkansas-based retailer announced Tuesday that after inventory is sold out, they will discontinue handgun and short-barrel rifle ammunition sales, such as the .223 and .556 caliber. And they respectfully ask customers not to open carry in their stores. How big is this announcement?
This is huge.
Jerry Green with Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America says Walmart taking yet another step beyond required federal regulations is a big step.
They really have their finger on the pulse of what the American public wants. And we're tired of living in a culture where gun violence is pervasive.
Tuesday's announcement will also have a big effect on gun stores like Dab's in South Haven.
Anytime a big store like that goes out, and Walmart does sell a lot of ammo, it will help. It will help the small box stores.
Walmart suggests that today's actions will reduce their market share of ammunition from around 20% to about 6 to 9%. But make no mistake about it,
I don't see why.
Monty Dabbs doesn't think stopping certain ammunition or gun sales could have stopped the tragedy that happened in South Haven. And others tend to agree.
It's the person pulling the trigger, not the gun, that's hurting people.
Either way, Will Sutton just hopes one day he can pull up to this Walmart and things feel normal again. And yet another major retailer announced that they are asking their customers not to open carry in their stores. Kroger made the announcement just hours after Walmart did. Now, it's not clear about how they plan to enforce it. We're being told that here at Walmart, they plan to take a non-confrontational approach. In South Haven tonight, Kelly Cook, WMC Action.
In their stores. We've got several comments that have come in, and some people making comments. What do you think? Do you think that's a good thing? Do you think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
Do you think it's not going to make any difference a person can still come in the store from the outside. If you tell people not to wear your gun in the store, people can still come in from the outside and still come in and do what they're going to do. I mean, I don't think that's going to stop a person that has a mind to want to do something crazy. Now that's just me. I don't know, but
well, okay. So let's think of it this way.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like, unless I didn't hear correctly, it sounds like you can still carry a concealed weapon in there.
Well, yeah, you can carry a concealed weapon. That's the thing. I don't care if it's concealed or not.
Yeah.
Or carrying it openly or whatever the case. If you conceal it, I mean, what's stopping them from pulling it out and using it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's in their pocket or
in a holster,
or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well,
what's to tell them that what's going to stop them from using it?
And I'll ask y'all this: do you feel like is there even a need to have a gun when you go into the grocery store, or do you think in today's times you kind of need to stay strapped, as they say, everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Because you never know what situation could pop off.
Like
but I think
these situations.
Yeah, I mean, maybe somebody could do something. Now, the gun people. I'm not knocking gun people, but I'm like, personally, I don't see why you would need a gun.
Yeah,
when you're going to the store, you're going to Walmart, you're going to Kroger.
Yeah.
And should they even allow people to have guns, period? Should there be maybe some type of, the metal detector at the door? I don't think they'll do anything like that because it's too many people.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But now Walmart is taking steps as far as getting rid of certain guns that they sell. 'Cause they sell a lot of guns. People don't even, I don't know if people know.
Does. Yeah, they do.
They got all sorts of stuff. They actually had more. They're taking away those automatic stuff that they had in there. And now they're going to lower their inventory of shells and bullets and all that stuff.
Yeah. So what do you think, folks? Do you think it's a good idea to make a person or to ask people not to carry their guns openly when they walk into the store, Walmarts or places like that? Or will it make a difference?
And look, I think don't get me wrong, I think it's a good step to get rid of the open carry.
So, I mean, some people will, Josh, I'm sorry. Some people will say, okay, if the people can't see the gun, they won't get afraid. It's probably a customer thing, I think they're talking about. Whether if a person walks in with a gun, what will the customer think if they see the gun? Will that make them think about all of the things that have happened already? The shooting in the stores and all that kind of stuff. So they feel that if it's concealed, if they can't see it, then the customers won't be afraid and won't have anything to be worried about because it's not visible. So I don't know. I think that's kind of on the level that I think they're looking at here.
I agree. Now, to that point again, when you're talking about that, why, and even Verdell, I'll go ahead and read his comment because it's basically on the same vein I'm about to say here. He says, I don't know why you need to open carry in a grocery store or Walmart anyway. Keep it concealed. And I agree. I mean, think about it. Open carry, that means you got that thing poked out like a police officer or something, or even more so like somebody back in the Old West. Ready to draw.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you want kids seeing that or anybody else? That doesn't seem necessary at all. So I do think that's a good step to take. Now, Verdell, to the concealed end, why would you want to have a concealed weapon in a grocery store? Do y'all think that's necessary or not?
Well, I mean, people just don't know what they're going to face.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. I guess people used to, I think they need to do away with that law. I think they need to make it where.
What, carrying?
Yeah, carrying or concealed. To be able to carry your weapon at certain places, you cannot carry it, period.
Yeah.
I think they need to do away with that.
You remember the state of Tennessee and some of these other stupid states, and I call it stupid, because they kept passing these gun laws for a couple of years ago, advancing, well, you can carry it, now you can carry it on on the street. So now you can carry it in the store. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to make it where you can carry it in a restaurant and a bar. That just makes sense. You need to. Why?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
I mean, so what's the point? What's the point? So you're carrying it, okay, and if everybody has the right to carry it, and there are crazy people out there that are going to say, hey, I'm going to use my gun. And people get angry. They get mad at people. Some people may see some people that they've been angry with for maybe a year or so, and they finally see them and they say, man, boy, I remember that person did something to me. I'm pissed. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna go talk to them about it. Then you end up talking to them. You have a concealed weapon, and now it starts into an argument.
Yep.
Okay, most people can't conversate and have a disagreement without pulling guns. That seems like in a lot of cases the norm these days. People,
fighting.
Yeah, people can't argue anymore like they used to. And people not gonna just fist fight like they used to, and then when it's over, go their way. Oh no, they're not gonna do that anymore. People feel like I don't have to fight anymore.
Yeah, punks.
I can have my argument. I can say what I want to say, and if I don't want to say anything, I can just pull my gun out and shoot what I don't like.
That's not cool.
And it's gotten out of control.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you probably can't control it that much. People having guns on their own or on the streets or in their car or whatever.
And that goes to, and again, not to interrupt, but you bring up that point.
Mm-hmm.
As far as people having guns. Now, you can't necessarily control, you say you can't necessarily control who has guns, right? Because you see all sorts of people have guns.
All kinds of people got guns.
But that can be helped if the government officials from the president on down will ever pass laws to increase background checks. Now, I remember earlier this week, and even going back to last week, I believe the president said he's agrees with stricter background checks. Mm-hmm. Then he comes out a few days later, it's like, well, I don't think we really need any stricter background checks.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, but you're talking about what's been so bad about this whole thing is the NRA.
Right.
And
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, the National Rifle Association. They got their money and their grip in all these politicians.
Right.
That they're not willing to change. They don't care if people die. And they're buying their guns, so they don't care.
They don't care. And these politicians wanted, to back this big organization so that they can get their votes and people that are weapon carriers and purchasers and things like that. So, hey, what do you think, folks? Do you think this is a good idea what Walmart is doing? And do you think it's necessary for people really to carry guns, period, in the stores? Excuse me. When you go to buy food, like meats, you don't have to kill the chicken. You don't have to kill the hog or the cow.
It's not a hunting range.
It's not a hunting area. So, you just go in and shop and come on out.
Oh, and let me read these comments if I can. I know they're kind of stacking up here. Greg says, not sure if it will make a difference as far as mass shootings go or workplace violence, but it is still a good start. Charlie Harper says, good morning. So shout out to you, sir.
Okay, Kelly says before the gun thing, he says businesses trying to save $1, one less person they have on payroll. That's how cashiers are concerned.
Yes. Now, if I can read the rest of it, because these might go away. That's on the reason.
Okay.
And you go back with those after this. Frankie says they are only asking. It's not a policy. It won't make a difference. That's interesting.
Well, I understand. That's what they're doing. They're asking people to do it. But
asking people. That's like asking people to. That's like asking people to stop committing crime. That ain't gonna happen.
Well, eventually, I think this question is going to lead to Walmart eventually saying, "Okay, we've asked you not to do it. Now we're gonna have to enforce it."
Yeah.
Walmart don't want to lose customers, and nobody wants to lose customers. And to be able to tell them, okay,
you can't do this.
That they're trying to walking on the eggshell, stepping on. If you really want to do something, and you wanted to make a difference in your store, you know what's been going on, the mass shooting. And the mass shooting, folks, they haven't stopped. It's just not in the news. You just don't hear much about it.
Yeah.
So it's more than just happening in South Haven and in, what was that, El Paso, Texas. There's a lot more has happened since.
I mean, and there was another one a few days ago.
In Ohio and all these other places, So there's a lot of other shootings that have gone on, mass shootings, and they go on here in Memphis. But what do you do?
And
do you tell people not to carry the gun? Okay,
that's a great point. A great question. Greg says, if I were a business owner or general manager of a chain store, I would not allow open carrying at my establishment. Can't say what exactly is necessary as far as being armed, but I'm more open to concealed weapons than open carry. Jet.
Well, I mean, what's going to stop them from taking their weapon out? They're getting mad at somebody in the store. I mean, it's still there.
That's
but
true.
I guess the only thing that's good about that is, like I said earlier, customers can't see it.
Exactly.
And they would probably feel better if they don't see it. But if they know that the law is out there, or the store is allowing them to be able to walk in and carry a concealed weapon, then people are going to be thinking in the back of their mind, I wonder who in here has weapons. So I don't know, but
that's true.
I don't see the reason, the need for it to be at all in a store. But go ahead.
Jet says white folk don't ever change until a black person does something. When Jordan Crawford was killed in Walmart while playing with a toy gun from that store, which I remember, no rules changed. The black dude walks in and kills someone, which I'm guessing he's referring to South Haven. What happened there? Oh, Lord. Call the governor, call the police, change the Constitution. Change the whole Constitution. Oh, man. Hey. Oh, man. And he also says the only time the NRA has ever supported any form of gun control was during the Black Panther era, when those brothers were openly carrying back then. Then the last one here so far. Greg says there was another mass shooting in Texas. That's where it was.
Okay.
Over the weekend. I remember hearing that. Was that a store? It was some public place that I heard about.
Yeah, what was that, Greg? You remember? You know what it was? That's sad, and I don't know what you can do as far as that, but I think it's going to continue to happen. I don't think you can stop it. A person coming in the store where they're carrying a weapon or concealed or not carrying it, if a person, let's say this person walked in the store with a mass shooting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he bought his gun in there with an intent and a purpose. He come in to shoot up the stuff. That's what he's coming in to do.
Yeah.
All right. It's not like someone came in the store with a weapon or concealed weapon, and then after the fact start, saying, okay, I'm going to shoot up everything, and all that. It was. I don't think that happened.
It's not like a split second decision.
Right.
Yeah.
It's someone came in with an intent already.
Yeah.
To do this. So, but if a person has a concealed weapon or a carrying weapon, what makes you think they're not going to come in with a plan, an idea to shoot up things? They already have their weapon. Just carrying it like it's okay, like it's the law. But when an idiot walks in the door with a big old, rifle in his hand, come on, folks.
Automatic,
automatic rifle, coming in the door with a rifle on, and then, what do you have on, headphones or something?
Yeah.
Looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, when somebody like that walk in the store, that's trouble.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a customer coming in with headphones on, his rifle in his hand. Where's the Pampers? He's not looking to shop.
Yeah, exactly.
He's looking to shoot.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know. 901-213-6020. So should we do away? Should these big stores or any store? As a matter of fact, talking about restricting gun carrying in their stores, do you think that's a good thing, or do you think it's not good? Do you think, is it going to make a difference? Is it going to matter?
So, you look at that, I mean, I think you can almost throw restaurants in there as well, from stores and restaurants. Some places allow that too.
Yeah.
Especially these restaurants that have alcohol, you definitely don't want that.
Yeah, well, you're talking about bars and all those places.
Yeah.
Somebody get all sideways, done drink enough.
Yeah.
And something to cross their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And some people pull out their weapon. I was shooting at a bird. You drank too much. But no, those places especially. It's a shooting. The shootings were in different places. Okay. Wow, Texas is crazy. I mean, different places in Texas. Texas is getting wild down there. But the shootings were in different places.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Okay. 901-213-6020. Josh, let's take a quick break right here. And when we come back, we've got another hot topic to talk about here. Old folks, don't you go anywhere. This is a good one. When we come back, we'll get your comments, your questions, phone calls, and we'll talk about it. When we come back after the break, you're listening to TalkBack Live with Bob
and John.
9:08 is the time. 8 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock Central Time. And a very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'll tell you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing. C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
Are you tired of going to the doctor with the same issue over and over again and never getting any relief? Are you tired of buying all types of vitamins and supplements, hoping but not knowing for sure that they will keep you healthy? Or are you getting enough of the right kind of nutrients that your specific body needs? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need a nutritional blood analysis. With a nutritional blood analysis, we can take one drop of blood from a prick of your finger and analyze your body's nutritional needs, nutritional deficiencies, and nutritional imbalances. This analysis can provide an early warning of possible future health challenges so you can make the changes now to avoid the negative outcome. A nutritional blood analysis can be used to monitor a health challenge before and after adopting an approach to restore health and balance. It will also allow you the ability to determine the effectiveness of various approaches to restoring and balancing your health. So don't wait. Make your appointment. Stop guessing with your health. Know what works for sure. 901-602-7063.
Started your day off 75 degrees, still summertime. Well, Labor Day signifies the unofficial ending of summer. It's unofficial though until fall actually takes over. So Labor Day is the unofficial ending of summer. 901-213-6020 is the number to call. And we were talking about Walmart, Kroger, and other stores restricting gun carrying in their stores and asking people not to. Do you think people are going to listen? Do you think it's a good idea what they're doing? Concealed weapons is okay. What's the difference to me? I mean, well, there is a little difference. If people are afraid shopping now and they see a gun, they're probably panic and that type of thing. But if the weapons is concealed, they won't be able to see it and it won't say anything. It won't put fear in them, I guess. I don't know. But if a person wants to do something, whether they're wearing it outwardly or have it packed down in their underwear, if they're going to use it and they're up to something no good, they're going to pull it out. It doesn't matter. They're going to just put it this way: they're going to use their gun, and whether it's in their socks or their pants or whatever. But at any rate, there's nothing that's going to stop them from using it. But the other difference is you can tell the difference. Somebody coming in going to use a gun, like this idiot. What was he down in Texas?
Yeah,
came in with a rifle and then headphones on his head, looking all stupid. You knew something was up with that, you know. So, but thanks for all your comments and question that you're leaving. You left, and we were talking about also the cashier. Do you think cashiers ought to be done away with in grocery stores and other stores, Walmart, whatever, and just put up a self-checkout counter for all the customers? I feel like this. If you're gonna get rid of all the cashiers and make me work, is what you're doing. You're putting me to work.
Yeah.
When I going to buy your stuff and then turn around, you put me to work to check out to become a cashier and a bagger. I don't mind that to have the choice there sometimes, but then to just put all of the customers to work when they come in your store, I don't think it's a good idea. And you're going to have some people that are not capable and able and willing to do that, for whatever reason, maybe for health reasons. They're not going to be able to do it. So really, you got to think about all those things. Let me see here. Something on here. And it's also taking jobs away from a lot of people, folks. And one lady made in the audio, hey, that's the way she support her kids and where they live. I mean, it's just a sad.
Well, I mean, look, okay, look, and I'm not being, insensitive or anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, any job you get is to take care of your kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's not,
use that.
Well, no.
I don't think she's using that.
No, I'm not saying the excuse per se, but people, and maybe I'm wrong, but people always like to say that, right? And I know it is, but I mean, come on,
religious.
Yeah, I mean, I got to feed my kids. I'm like, well, I mean, stuff happens sometimes. Like if something happens, it's not, say that you're just going to be terrible. I mean, it's.
Well, think about. I can see if.
And that's not even that great of a job, honestly.
If one person loses, it's still the same way. But then
it is. But maybe I'm wrong.
Then look, you're talking about not just 4 or 5 cashiers losing a job. You're talking about hundreds and possibly thousands of cashiers losing their job, and because places like Kroger's, a lot of Kroger stores, a lot of other grocery stores will catch on to this. A lot of other department stores, other than Walmart, will catch on to this. You have thousands of people losing their job, and that has a big effect, especially when it comes to them paying taxes and taxes coming out of their checks. And that type of thing to help in the taxing area in the city where they live.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
Or wherever they pay their tax to help. All that's going to be a big loss.
That's true.
And then not only that, it's just a big loss for that many people to be out of work at one time. All of a sudden, boom, no more cashiers. That's a lot of people, folks. So think about that.
So Greg says, you can see there.
Yeah.
It says strippers, dope boys, etc. all say I gotta feed my kids.
Yeah, but we're talking about cashiers.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, it's a thing that everybody says, like, I got to do this feed my kids. And I'm sorry. The only thing that made me kind of say that was cashier is not a thing where it's like a career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a career path. A cashier.
No,
you don't go to college.
No, you can't say that. And one thing I was going to say earlier too is that cashier can be a career, and it could be a very good one. Not only just remaining as a cashier, people start at cashiers, and then they move from there to head cashier.
Yeah, you move up,
and then they move from there to customer service rep, or either getting more money, or they may move to a assistant manager position from there after working there for so long.
Yeah, but that's moving up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't just stay at a cashier.
No, that's why I said.
Yeah.
No, there is a career in being a cashier if they pursue it. There's a career there. I wouldn't just say, no, there's nothing to being a cashier. Oh, no. And as a matter of fact, the money that they're making today, some of them are making pretty good money. A lot of places are going up $15 an hour. And then with the opportunity to become an assistant manager, and possibly after being there for so long, you could become a manager if you pursue it. It all depends on the individual and what they want. But the opportunities present themselves there for people to become somebody greater than their ordinary regular position as a cashier. There is a career there. It can be. You can make it a career in doing that. And some people want to stay at a cashier's position. And some people, some people come in, they have money coming in from other places, or people that are retired, and hey, I'm getting my money and all this, and I don't need,
Well, you're retired.
But see, no. I'm just naming the different.
No, I understand that. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Cashiers can come there. I'm just naming the reason why those jobs are not just
dead end.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because there's all kinds of people that can work those jobs.
That's true.
You have young people that are just starting out that have never been in the workforce. They can use that as a way of getting started. Also, you have middle-aged people. Younger to middle-aged people that don't have anything to do, and they want to work as a cashier, and they become good at it. and they want to stay there for a while and just be a cashier. They don't want to be anything else. But as long as they work the cashier, they become good at it. Somebody along the way is going to say, hey, man, look, I know you like being a cashier and all that, but we think you can do better at another position that can take you up a little bit. So maybe somebody will encourage them if they work hard.
Yeah.
And some people can just come and just say, hey, I want to be a cashier, nothing else. Give me $15 an hour, and then every year give me, 60 cents raise and whatever the case may be, or $1 raise every year, and I can just make my money. I don't think it'd be $1.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I bet most of y'all out there,
Or let me finish. Or like a retired person. A retired person is retired.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting other monies. They say, hey, I just want to do this part-time or maybe full-time. Because, and it'll bring in a little bit of extra whatever I need and then, just extra money they can do.
Yeah.
A wife or a husband. The wife is saying, hey, I'm an attorney. Look, you don't have to do too much. Just go out and make part-time cashier or some money. Because I want you around the house most of the time to take care of the kids. I got this. Some wives will say that, and they have said that. I'm an attorney, I'm a doctor, you just, do and blah, blah, blah. Then you have some wives say, I'm a doctor and you need to be a doctor. But whatever the case.
Hold on. Okay, now you're bringing up, I got to address at least one of those now, because you're bringing up a whole lot of situations.
Yeah, but then the husband may be an attorney, and he says, well, if you want to do something, be a cashier or whatever the case. We don't need a lot of money. I mean,
I got you.
But that's what I'm saying.
You brought up every scenario, and they're all very good.
Almost.
Yeah. But look, I'm like this. First of all, now one of those, especially the one with the woman and the man, the wife and the husband, say, go work at McDonald's as a cashier, it'll be all right. It almost sounds like a sugar mama type situation. He's got
not just McDonald's.
That's $15 an hour.
Well,
and that goes to my other point though.
Yeah.
My main thing I was gonna say is that babe, Burdell, exactly. That's just what I was gonna say. Burdell says I need to find one of those wives. All you gotta do is work.
Hey,
5 out at McDonald's.
Burdell, they're out there. They're lawyers.
Yeah,
I'm serious. They're all women that are lawyers that have husbands, and I've seen it. It's a true story. And they don't want their husband to do anything but just take care of the house, outside, the kids, and go shopping or whatever the case may be because, maybe they met and she was already well into her career as an attorney or a doctor or whatever. She's making a lot of money and but, however they do that.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of people biblically would probably be saying, no, wait a minute. The husband is the head of the house. Well, just by saying the husband's the head of the house, he can still be the head of the house and not bring in more money.
Okay. Now let me ask you this now. That brings up a whole lot of questions. We done kind of shifted to and shout out to Terry. Terry leaving a lot of comments. I got to shout you out. Terry, she says, Vicky says hello. So hello to both of y'all.
Vicky needs to come on and say hello herself. No, that's okay.
Hey, but look, okay. Now, a lot of folks will say, you can't be the man if you ain't bringing no bread in the crib.
Well, I just said, if he's working at Walmart, that's bread. That's bringing in some bread. But the thing about it,
bread is bread. Wheat or white bread.
The thing about it is this. I think a lot of what the problem is, and I don't have a problem if the husband and wife. I see. She's in Facebook jail.
Oh, okay. I think I understand who Terry is.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
I know how Facebook jail is, by the way. It's a bad place to be.
Yeah. But what was I going to say?
Yeah, you're talking about the man and the bread, bringing the being the man in the house.
The man. I'm like this. If the husband and wife, yes, the man is to be the head of the household. He is to provide for his family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and providing can be in a lot of different ways.
Absolutely.
Now, if the husband and wife decide that what they want to do and come together in agreement. Okay, how they run their household is none of my business. If the wife agrees that this is what she wants to do, and the husband agrees, okay, that's okay. Well, let's go that way. We're running our house, and long as he feels and sees, okay, this is going to be okay for our household. We're going to be okay with this, as long as he's making decisions and he's the head here and making the decisions. It's okay, and that's the business. I don't think it's anybody else's business how a husband or a wife, want to run their stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Run their business. So, but I do believe the man needs to stand up and be the head and make the decisions. And making decisions is making sure everything goes well and everything goes right. Making sure you have enough to do what you need to do to take care of your household. Making sure that there's enough coming in or whatever the case may be. Some people look at men that are cashiers or working in Walmart or places like that as wimps. I don't see it that way. Whatever they have to do to get it done to make things happen, they just have to do that. So maybe there's no other place they can go.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it should be a knock on a person where and how they make a living. It's probably the only place that they can go. And if that's the case, then, hey, that's their business.
So y'all let us know what y'all think about that. Yeah. Because that's an interesting...
I took it a little further there. But
yeah. But I'm curious what y'all think. Because I've seen women knock that whole situation, and there's women that love that situation.
Terry says money is money.
There it is. That's real talk, though, for real.
Yeah.
But y'all let us know, man. We kind of got into the weeds on that. But let us know what you think. And what I was gonna say, here's another thing. I remember it now. Before you bring it up,
mm-hmm.
$15 an hour.
Yeah.
What would y'all do back in the day? Yes. So she just admitted who she is, Terry. Terry is Vicky. So that, in case y'all wondering. But so it's like this.
Don't tell it, because Facebook is. Don't tell it.
Well, she was telling it right there.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even reference her, but then she said yes.
I'm going back to what Burdell said.
Yeah.
Burdell says, I need to find one of those wives. Burdell, they're out there.
Yes.
And I don't see anything. If Burdell, look, if you find one of those wives, those women that want to do that, and y'all agree to it, I have no problem with it.
No.
And I don't think there's anything wrong as far as biblically sound. That as long as you people make a decision, and that's what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, now,
go ahead.
And again, I keep getting off what I was going to say when we were talking about the cashiers thing. Can you imagine if Val can hear me, I know the comments coming in.
Yeah, that's what she just said, John, but you weren't supposed to say it.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Okay, all right, anyway. And hopefully y'all didn't hear what I said, but anyway. Okay, y'all. Listen, I want to get this out before I forget what it is.
Go ahead.
$15 an hour now for a cashier. If you're working at certain McDonald's or places like that, or Walmart, those jobs used to be $7-6, or even lower,
or $6.
Yeah, or even lower back in the day.
Or maybe $8 if somebody was doing good or whatever.
Yeah, but think about it. So can you imagine that now? If back in the day, y'all were making $15 an hour.
Wow.
Doing the cashier thing, I mean, would that change y'all opinions of cashiers?
$15 an hour to me is not. It's not.
I mean, nowadays
it's not change. It's not small money.
No, it's good money.
Yeah,
it's better
if you work enough hours. if you work enough hours at $15 an hour, you can make pretty good. You know, some people may not count that pretty good, but that check can look, one of your nicest checks that you've ever had in a long time, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
That's the way it looked to you. But, yeah, go ahead.
But I just brought that up. But what do you think? Does that change your thoughts on those type of jobs or whatever? You know.
What my thought on? I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with those type of jobs. You know, people have to do something.
Yeah.
And if they could do a cashier at Walmart. Now, here's my other thing.
Especially the cost of living now. I mean, you kind of.
Here's my other thing I want your opinion on too, people. Most people look at cashier jobs for women as being for women. Do you think that's the wrong way to look at it? And do you think that's, what do you call it?
Sexist.
Sexist by saying cashiers are only women should be cashiers? Because the video says 76% of the cashiers in this nation are women. Why?
That doesn't surprise me at all.
So a cashier can't be a man? What's wrong with a man being a cashier?
I mean, look, I'm like this. I've seen a few, very few, especially around Memphis. Ain't that many?
I know, but that's why the percentage is so high on women. But what's wrong with it, though? I mean,
look, I don't know. I'll put it this way. I have, with a dude, is a big guy.
Yeah.
Big, dude. D4 say, hey, bro, what's going on? I can't lie. I was like, man, this dude's a cashier. You would think he'd be stocking the shelf or something. But I wasn't judging him for that.
He probably does stock the shelf.
He probably does. They rotate.
Nothing else going on.
Yeah. But it felt weird. It did. And maybe that's wrong on my part,
But did he do a good job?
Yeah, man, he did his thing.
Okay, so what's the problem?
He gave me my change,
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's the problem?
Yeah.
As long as he's doing his job as a cashier and he's doing it, doing what he's supposed to do, and maybe he go back and maybe stock and put other things up, putting things on the shelves, and then when they call for another cashier, they call him, he comes back up and open the register. I don't see anything wrong with that. What do you think, folks that are listening? Do you think there's something wrong with a man or a boy or a man, young man, being a cashier at a Walmart or Kroger or Super Low or Super High or whatever, McDonald's?
Yeah.
Do you think there's something wrong with a man being a cashier?
You know what? I think some of it may have to do with people kind of, with a cashier, it's almost in a similar vein. Maybe it's weird to make this comparison as like a secretary or a receptionist or something like that. That a person walking in, whether it's a man or a woman, probably feels a little bit more friendly with the woman being at the cashier than a man.
Okay.
So like if you walk in as a man as a receptionist is kind of different. There are male receptionists, but not nearly as many as women.
It is different.
And there's a reason for that.
Okay, but why do you have women why were there women wanting to join the military? Most people look at that. That's a man's job. Okay, but then they made, women join the military. They do just what men do.
Yeah.
Why do women do other things that are supposed to be manly things? You have, I've seen women mechanics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, and some of those women mechanics weren't, some people would think they would be, manly and look all hard and rough and snot-nosed and, nappy hair and all that kind of stuff. But no, I've seen some very, very attractive mechanics, females.
Yeah, definitely.
To do some great mechanic work.
Yes.
Work better than men. And so.
Okay, I'll ask the people.
So if that's the case, women can do men work.
Yeah.
And they fight for the opportunity to do the same thing men do. Okay, so why is it difficult and why is it funny to look at a man doing a woman's work, what some people consider a woman's job, but really it's anybody's job.
It is, but I think people look at it like, I think the stores, I put it this way, the reason why stores hire mostly women at these cashiers is because I think it feels like generally people are going to feel more comfortable with a woman there. Yeah. Look, I guarantee you're not going to see a ton of black men at a cash register. You know why? Because all that money.
Well,
all that money in the drawer.
What are you trying to say here? Are you calling black men thieves?
No, I'm not. I'm not the store owner. I'm just saying that's what I believe they're thinking. Mm-hmm. You know, look, you'll see more white men than black men at a cashier. Yeah, I guarantee you. Now you'll see plenty of black women and white women. Yeah, at the cashiers. Mm-hmm. But black men, probably not. They said, well, I think we're going to have you in the back with these boxes. You know, you could even be a guy in the aisles straightening stuff up. Well, you know, but as far as the cash register, I feel like we could use you somewhere else. I think that's where I guarantee you. I didn't want to go there, but I bet that's a thing.
Do you remember when we were at the Wendy's, I think, in South Haven? I mean, we went to the drive-thru.
That's Wendy's. I'll never forget.
Now, there was a white man.
The whole crew.
The whole crew was white men.
That was the weirdest situation I ever saw. That Wendy's in South Haven.
Now, I'm going to tell you something.
The whole crew looked like 40-year-old white men that you would think would be working in the office somewhere. All of them were in there, grown, beards, 5 o'clock shadows, everything else. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah.
But see, now these guys working at this Wendy's, all these white guys, I guarantee you, they were paying that Wendy's was paying those white guys good. I guarantee you they were making pretty good money, you know. So, but
GKP, you know I'm not saying. Look, he quoting you now. Are you calling black men thieves, Josh?
Well, that's what I'm.
No, okay, that's not what I'm saying. Right. But I'm saying what the store owners are thinking. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know that's why they be following us around the store. Why you think they're looking at us?
Okay, if that was the case, why would they hire you then?
No, I mean, I'm not saying they're not hiring you as a cashier.
Okay, well,
that's my point. Yeah. I mean, if you're in the back of the store, you know, stocking shelves, you ain't got time to go to the cash register and take any money.
Yeah, well,
I just think that's what stores are.
I think that stuff like that,
it shouldn't be that way.
And you have to face the facts.
Yeah,
you know, people do come in and work as cashiers, and I know years ago. Yeah. And I used to work a long time ago at a big old gas station, and I worked there and as cashier selling stuff, and then changing tires. Worked on, you know, cars needed flat specks or pumping gas. You remember they used to have the full service pump? That was years ago, folks. Y'all wouldn't know anything about it. Big, huge shell station.
I've seen that on Andy Griffin. That's the closest.
This is a big, huge shell station where RVs and trucks come in and cars and all that. But I was cashier there as well. Okay, and the people that were there, the owners, they trusted me more than they trusted anybody else, seemed like. But there was a white guy working there, and he went in the register, and some money was missing, and he tried to make them think it was me. But they put a camera through a mirror in a wall, and found out they caught him.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but he was a white boy. So my point is, it doesn't matter who you are.
I agree.
Anybody can. I also said they can steal.
Yeah. You saying they don't want to steal.
No, anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. White, black, Chinese, Japanese, big knees, you know, and all that.
Yeah, little knees. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
not
anybody
knees.
If they're not honest and they're, you know, especially if you're not godly. And you know you're not honest. Anybody can steal. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Hey, real quick, I agree 100%. Verdell says,
I know we got a lot of comments. We don't want to miss none of them.
Verdell says, except if you're working in the boom boom room, and that's from the movie Life. If y'all remember, and Verdell, the boom boom room was black owned. It was Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, all of them in there. That was a black-owned business. So, Jay Worth said, "Hurry up and buy," and that's from another movie. Y'all are referencing movies. Don't be a menace.
Yeah. Terry says corporate jobs aren't paying $15. What do you mean corporate jobs not paying $15 an hour?
Well, she's saying in comparison to what, like these cashiers.
Are they paying more? Or?
No, less.
Okay.
Yeah, like I guarantee you, if you're in some of these corporate jobs, you ain't making 15.
You mean working in the office in corporate?
Yeah, and some jobs. It depends on the job.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you're a lower level, you probably not. I don't know.
I mean, if you're at corporate, you're working in the corporate office, you're big time. I mean, you working where the headquarters is at.
But what if you're a secretary?
Well, secretaries make a lot of money.
I don't know.
Secretaries make a lot of money. Some people underestimate the money that they make now. Don't do that, because secretaries, some of these secretaries make a lot of money. And, and some of these bosses, anyway, I'm not going there. They'll give them a lot of money, and, all depends on the circumstance.
True.
Anyway. Terry also said there's a lot of responsibilities being a cashier. It is. Mm-hmm. It can be a lot of responsibility. She says no to what? I don't know. Maybe
that's when you were talking way back.
Yeah. Stereotyping isn't cool. That's right. I agree, Terry. Stereotyping it's not. It's not a good thing. If you're black, male, or whatever, or female, or white female, whatever the case may be, to stereotype and say, well, a black male is the one that steals. All these folks steal. All of them. Every one of them. Everyone. Like Greg said, what do you say? Everybody. Yeah. All of them except me, Greg.
Yeah.
Anyway. Terry said, I never thought it. Mm-hmm. Job is a job, Ray says, right? True. Are you calling black... GKP, yes. And I'm glad you asked him too. Are you calling black men thieves?
No.
Josh?
No, y'all are crazy. And did you read later on what Jay said?
Except if you're working in the boom boom.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what is a boom boom room?
That's from the movie Life, where Eddie Murphy and Bernie Mac and Martin Lawrence, all of them working in the boom boom room. And so that's why I said that was a black-owned business now.
Really?
So they ain't worried about nobody.
Okay, Jay says, hurry up and buy. What does that mean?
That from the movie Don't Be a Menace. And that's from when these two black kids were in the store, in a convenience store. You know how the convenience stores are.
Yes.
And there was a Chinese person behind the counter, and they kept saying, hurry up and buy and leave.
Yeah.
Hurry up and buy and leave.
Okay.
And then they robbed her.
Oh.
And a lot more. But that was, yeah.
Were they black?
Yeah. Yeah, well. And they were just there to buy some juice, and then they ended up, they got mad because she kept telling her to hurry up.
Black men are not the only one to rob stores.
No. But they did in that movie.
In that movie. Exactly, somebody said. So, Jay Worth, so Bob, are you calling white men thieves? What? What are you... Listen.
See, he came back.
Yes, I'm calling them thieves. Black men thieves. Everybody thieves if they're not. They have the. What am I trying to say?
If you're human,
he's throwing me off.
Yeah,
they're human. Everybody that steals. Let's put it this way: thieves are not only black and thieves are not only white. There are all kinds of thieves. Let's put it that way. And people have the capability if they want and the potential. If they want to do evil things like that, they will steal. I don't care who you are, where you come from.
The only white man that, well, not the only, but the white man that Bob's talking about stealing was the one that got caught back then. He was talking about that story.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody said act strong.
What about stealing or lying?
Lying, but we're both probably. Terry says, "Y'all know I can't say what I want to say on Facebook. Yeah, I could say much more, but I'll digress.
Yeah. And I think Terry's alluding to you know,
the situation.
That'll what end up, you know, because Facebook jail is a rough place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's rougher than penitentiary.
Well, do they feed them there?
I don't know.
Do they bring you water or do they bring you Kool-Aid?
They just let you starve.
Yes, right, Jay. So to sum it up, everybody, well, no, not everybody. I don't steal, Jay. Everybody steals.
Look, Jay said we all steal. Oh, man.
You steal, they steal,
we all,
ladies steal, we all steal. No, Jay.
You scream, we all scream for ice cream. Man.
No, I don't. But anyway, yeah. Terry says they let you
starve.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad I've never been there. So I don't think I can take that. Terry says I don't steal.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Well,
she's the one.
At least we know why you're not in. That's not
the reason
you're in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
Okay. 901-213-6020. I don't know if we got time for this other story now. Since we don't.
No, definitely not.
But hey, check out Tamara Henderson's nutritional blood analysis.
Yes.
901-602-7063. Or you can visit the website Blood is Life Center. That's bloodislifecenter.com. And the blood analysis, Josh, she takes one drop of blood from your finger and then analyzes it under her microscope. And then she's got a big screen that you can take a look at, high definition, and you can see through that on the blood drops and she'll tell you everything that's going on in your blood. She's trained, she's qualified, and certified.
Matter of fact, you talked about the blood.
Yeah.
It's all in the blood.
Life and everything is in the blood, folks.
And they said this blood test can answer questions other tests cannot. It's not just a typical blood test.
Right.
This can answer questions such as, why can't I lose more weight? Mm-hmm. Why is my blood pressure off and my blood sugar levels off? Am I taking the right supplements for my health? Am I doing enough to protect myself from diseases? And a lot more questions than that as well. Mm-hmm. One drop of blood, not a whole bag of blood or anything like that. I know people are scared to get blood drawn. No, it's nothing like that. Just one drop. Put it on the machine, and she'll show you everything you need to know about the health in your body.
They're not going to come to you. She's not going to stick a needle in one of your veins and try to find a vein and stick a needle there and then put 3 or 4 of those cap things and fill them up and we need this blood. Take a pint of blood out of it.
No.
She's going to take one drop of blood from your finger and then analyze that, and then just from that one drop of blood, she can tell you exactly what's going on, what you need to know in your body. If you're feeling some way, you don't know what's going on, if you've been to your doctor and they just kept saying this and this, and they can't find what's going on, and all this kind of stuff, it's something there. You need a nutritional blood analysis. Tamara Henderson will take care of you. Call her today, 901-602-7063, or visit the website, bloodislifecenter.com. And you'll be glad you did.
That's it.
All right. And Josh, it is now 9:50. 50 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock Central Time. And a very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning.
That's right.
And Terry said, thank you for sharing. That's right. Life is in the blood. And sounds like Terry's going to get over and get one of those nutritional blood analysis.
Yeah. Oh, tell them we sent you down there.
Yeah. Now, then the other thing, too, you go to your doctor, they're not going to tell you. The doctor say, okay, I'm looking for this in your blood.
Yeah.
Now, all the other stuff, they may see other stuff, but they're not going to tell you about that. And then they can't see what Tamara Henderson's nutritional blood analysis can show you.
And the sad thing about it, in some cases, doctors, if they do see something, it's like, well, that's not what you're paying me for right now.
Right.
You're paying
looking for this.
Yeah. Right now, if you pay me for this,
a little further, then
it was, it's a shame.
Maybe we can tell you later on keep you coming in, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, all right. Thanks for all the comments today. And hey, it's been a lot of fun. Terry says I might do it. Yes, a lot of people do go and see her, and once they find out, say, "Oh, I didn't know there was such thing." Yes, you go and make that phone call 901-602-7063, and she'll tell you what to do from there. Or if she's not available, leave a message. She will call you back. All right, Josh, that's going to do it for us today. It's going to be a nice day outside today, fair, and man, we need some rain.
Yeah. What do we need it? Do we need it really?
Yeah, we do. And at the house, I just had the yard cut, and it's green and pretty. But
you want to keep it that way?
It's going to stay that way. You go a week and a half, 2 weeks without rain.
Yeah, true. I mean, it used to rain every other day. I guess that's why I'm enjoying it right now. Yeah.
But anyway, I hope everything is well for you today.
It's amazing it's September already. It's September 4th.
Oh. Let me ask this real quick. Let me ask this question real quick. See if I can get how many answers I can get from you. Do any of you people, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, y'all.
You people.
Do anybody out there eat ham hocks? Or do you know what ham hocks are?
I'd be shocked if all of y'all don't say yes.
No, I mean,
everybody don't.
Here we go again. Yeah. Just because some people are black don't mean they eat ham hocks. Do you eat ham hocks? Or do you know what they are?
Yeah, let us know.
Some people love ham hocks, so they put it in their veggies or greens or whatever the case may be. And some people, Terry says my parents do. What do you mean, you people? Oh, come on, Terry. I made a mistake, okay?
See, GKP trying to start stuff all day.
Start stuff. We got white folk on here. Okay. All right. See, this thing needs to end right now. Hey.
Terry said, not me. Well?
Nor do I eat neck bones. Oh, really? Oh, Terry, wow. Why don't you eat neck bones? Neck bones are good.
But she likes liver cheese. I remember throwing back those a while back. Yeah.
You love liver cheese,
but not neck bones and ham.
How can you eat liver cheese and then not eat neck bones and ham hocks?
You gotta eat the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't understand.
You gotta eat the whole pig.
But I don't know. You can eat one little slice of liver cheese, and that don't hurt.
Jay says, of course, Bob, we know what ham hocks are.
You would assume, Jay, just because there's black folk out there.
Yeah.
And all black people don't know what ham hocks are. And a lot of black people are not raised on a farm. Not a lot of black people don't go to grocery stores in the pig section. I have to say pig section.
Greg said yes, maybe 1 or twice a year.
Yeah.
And that's what most people do, to be honest. You can't do too much more than that.
Oh, no. You can't eat them every week.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You got to set aside a day
Lord, no.
on the calendar and say, I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Yeah, maybe a holiday or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or just a day that you got to mark it on the calendar and make sure you don't do nothing around that time.
Yeah,
but, And he said, yes, I know what part it is. Now, okay, now y'all scaring me.
Yeah.
Because I actually don't know what part it is.
Okay. Well, somebody tell Josh what part of the pig is the ham hock.
I don't even know.
Somebody please tell
I've had it, but I don't know.
Trust me, we people know. And he does it in capital letters, okay? We people. Yeah. Folks, I tell you, ham hocks, I like ham hocks, but like we said, you can't, you can't eat them every week.
No.
You can't eat them every month. Certain time of the year, maybe once or twice, like Greg said, and leave it alone. But they can be pretty good.
I don't know what part of the hog it is. I'm gonna have to Google it if y'all don't. Yeah. I'm worried because y'all don't want to tell me what part of the hog it is. And 3 or 4 people say, "Well, we know what it is." All right.
Yeah. Okay. If you know what part of the hog the ham hock is, Let us know real quick before we leave. Come on, somebody can tell us. Where does the ham hock come from? And some people say, I don't know. All I do is buy it in the store. They slice, they cut it to these round things. Yeah. And then I just take them home and cook them, But now the other thing about ham hock, you have to make sure they're really done. Yeah, you have to cook.
Oh, any pig stuff, you got to.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, now the one thing is, like it seemed like it's been years since I had this. Pig feet are actually really good.
Yeah.
Pig feet are the bomb.
Terry says, and Terry like me, Terry, that's one of my favorites. She says, I love cabbage. I do too. Oh my goodness. Just cabbage and some good corn muffin or some home sliced cornbread, homemade. Oh my goodness. Cabbage is, I can almost say that I love cabbage more than I do greens. Cabbage,
really? What?
Yes, cabbage is, and the other thing
I like cabbage, but my goodness.
And the other thing about it is cabbage doesn't cost a lot of money.
No, it don't. No.
It don't cost a lot, but they are delicious. Oh, I love cabbage, Terry. Yes, I do. But at any rate,
hey, give me some greens, and I like cabbage. I like cabbage a lot.
Yeah.
But give me some greens and cornbread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a bowl, mix them together.
Oh, yeah. Some people now.
Yes.
Some people do cook them together.
Well,
cabbage and greens.
I wasn't talking about. I was talking about cornbread and greens.
Some people do cook them together. Cabbage and greens. I've tasted that. It's pretty good.
That can cause quite a reaction.
Yeah, it can.
I'm about to say you asking for trouble.
But yeah, cabbage.
Good Lord.
Oh, I love cabbage. I love me some cabbage. Yes, I do. All right, that's gonna do it for us today, folks. And thanks for your comments. Nobody ever came on here and said what part of the hog is the ham hock. Thanks very much. I guess they said, Bob, you ought to know. Well, yeah.
Well, Bob took hogs apart, limb from limb.
Jay said, you don't want the FCC.
What? FCC is finna check your conversation.
Involved.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Terry has a breakdown of ham hock, I think.
Yeah.
A ham hock or haw. Haw, okay.
Yeah. Jeff says cook the little greens with cabbage is the best. Yes. Yes, I do. I agree. I love it.
Hey, but we got the ham hock breakdown.
What is a ham hock?
A ham hock or haw, or pork knuckle, is the joint between the tibia and fibula and the metatarsals of the foot of a pig, where the foot was attached to the hog's leg.
Yeah.
It is the portion of the leg that is neither part of the ham part proper nor the ankle or foot trotter, but rather the extreme shank. Well, not stank, shank.
Yeah.
The extreme shank.
It's between the
ham. Ball leg.
It's between the ham and the foot.
Oh, Lord. See, look, Jet said when people are hocking their throats, I hope it's not the same thing.
Well.
A ham's hot cop, man.
Oh, God.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you about to ruin the appetite.
Yeah.
We better get out of here.
Yeah, we better get out of here while we're here. Thanks, Jay, for the warning. But greens and cabbage together, they are delicious. But I love me some cabbage by itself. Oh, yes. All right.
Yes.
We're out of here today, folks. Thanks for your comments. Have a super day today. It is 10 o'clock right on the dot.
That's right.
And whatever you do, be careful wherever you're going, and especially on the roadways. All right. We'll be back. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah. Have another good show. And we'll see you then. And have a wonderful day, everyone.
Yes.
Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all. Color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. C Graphics Printing. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'll tell you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.